Two men stood by in executive positions and watched me struggle to lift that chair.
All right, guys, go and check out this compilation video. Here we go.
Nothing will make me lose respect for a man faster than to be in the presence of a man and he see me struggling as a woman, or see any woman struggling, and he won't even take his hands out of his pockets or lift his hands to help a lady. Zero respect for men like that. I was just now in a setting struggling to lift an office chair that was really heavy, to get it from one place to the next place, and I had to lift it and carry it a short distance. Two men stood by in executive positions and watched me struggle to lift that chair, and watched me struggle to carry that chair to where it needed to be, to return it to less than, it was a very short distance back to its proper place. Zero respect. I have zero respect for men who will watch a woman struggle. If men will stand by and watch you struggle, even in lifting a chair, they will stand back and watch you struggle in other areas of your life. When it comes to women, children, and senior citizens, I have a soft place in my heart for those three populations because they are the weakest populations on the face of the earth. To watch a senior citizen, a woman, or a child struggle, and as a man you do nothing, I have zero respect for any man who will watch a woman struggle and do nothing to help her. It says volumes about your character. Volumes.
Meanwhile, they're creating videos talking about to leave them alone, right? In grocery stores, don't even approach them, don't say hi to them, don't smile. Just keep it moving, right? Mind your business, stay out of women's business, right? I mean, that's what they talk about. So now that men are giving you what you wanted, it's a problem, right? They try to shame you and say that you don't respect women, this, that, third, we're all the good men. What in reality, the good men haven't gone anywhere, right? The integrity of a good man is still there. The morals of a good man is still there, right? Good men are still existing. But they're choosing not to deal with these type of scenarios. They're choosing not to insert themselves because they've been told time and time again, viral video after viral video, leave women alone. So that's what they're doing. That's what you're doing, right? I think this is a classic case of F around and find out and be careful what you wish for, because men are checking out, not only when it comes to the single dating market, but just out in public, inserting yourself in these type of scenarios that could easily go left. You know what I mean? I mean, ultimately, if you need help, open your mouth, right? Ask for help. You know, hey, talk to the sales clerk, somebody that works in the establishment. Or, you know, if a man wants to help you out from the kindness of his heart, I think that's a case by case, individual basis, right? Random men are not obligated to help you out. I think that's the key takeaway here. And, you know, hey, to, you know, take men for granted in these kind of situations, thinking that men are just going to spring into action just because you're a woman. Nah.
They say black women is happier dating outside of their race, not dating black men. I don't know, but I kind of agree with it. Like, black men, they too trauma filled. Hear me out. Hear me out. They got a whole lot of trauma that they don't like to address because it make them look soft or weak. And then they come with either a car or a crib, not both. One or the other, or they don't have neither. Like, I don't know, they aggressive. They don't know how to love correctly because they haven't been loved correctly. Like, black men need some work. They definitely need a lot of work. Like, they don't take loyalty to one woman serious. Like, have I ever dated outside of my race? No. But will I? I'm open to it. Like, black men really don't want to get it together. I hate to say it, but some of y'all don't want to get it together. Like, especially for the black women. Like, we need y'all. Y'all supposed to be for us. Like,
see, here's the thing on this. If you want to date a white guy, just go, right? Date him, right? Go where you feel you are appreciated and celebrated. Collectively, for the most part, we don't care, right? We do not care. Now let's read the caption there. Give me the white men with big hearts and credit cards. So she's trying to put black men down here while she's elevating white men. Okay, so I don't know if she's trying to motivate black men to say don't go, right? Maybe she wants Captain Save a Chick to swoop in from a chandelier and say, hey, queen, don't go, right? We'll do better. Right? Is that what she's looking for here?
I require a £100 deposit for my name and number, and I'm so sick of people wasting my time that this is my Q&A list that they have to answer before they even get to know my name. So number one, do you have £100 upfront fee for my details? It's £100 off peak, £150 during peak times. Peak times is more than 3 people asking for my number, and it's got little asterisks because it is redeemable after 6 months, but I'm going to explain like the T's and C's at the end.
This has to be rage bait. It has to be, right?
When was the last time you hugged your mum? Because I am so sick of just catching strays of like mummy issues, daddy issues. I am not your mother. I've got my own trauma that I have had to sit through and heal. Like, get the fuck on with it. I am not your therapist. What does the name Chris Brown mean to you? Pretty self-explanatory, but if they even wince, smile, giddy, get excited at the name Christopher Brown, I'm gone. Are you an eater? Pretty self-explanatory. Do successful women scare you? I'm quite successful in my own right, so I just feel like I need someone who is like not insecure in the slightest. I am so done with dealing with insecure people. What is the postcode of your house? So not your mum's house, not like your family house, your house. I live by myself, so I feel like I'm allowed to have this requirement. It's not the be-all or the end-all. However, I don't like the dynamic of when I've got a place and the people always come to my house. I feel like it should be 2 ways. My expectations, love it, leave it, don't really care. These two go hand in hand. When was your last relationship, and is there anyone who thinks they're in a relationship with you? Because I need to know, are you really healed? Are you trying to do a rebound thing? Also, is there anyone in the streets that, you know, could be thinking that you're their man? Like, I really don't have time for the drama, so what are we saying? Are you in bottom set for any lessons? I feel like this is quite a big one because quite a lot of the guys that I've encountered this year, the elevator didn't go all the way up the stairs, so I just feel like this could just kind of make me fast forward a lot of issues. You secretly want to be chased like a woman, quite self-explanatory. Like, I find a lot of these guys are quite sassy, want to be like chased, want to be the one in demand and get their ego stroked. But
I think this is one of those classic scenarios of just straight up delusion. Straight up delusion. I mean, she probably doesn't own a mirror, but beyond the physical looks, I mean, look at the list, right? It's just straight up insanity. Not only is she creating a list, but she's also explaining the notes that go along with the list, right? So I don't know who's gassing up her head. I don't know what's going on, but seems like social media has these chicks confused.
Being attracted to a baddie and courting are 2 different things, comma. Do you have the means to keep me around? I'm not someone that's like, you have to pay my rent, you have to do this, you have to do that. However, I sustain a certain lifestyle. You were obviously attracted to me to a certain extent. Like, is this just a conqueror test for you? Do you have the means to actually keep me around? Do you have the emotional intelligence to keep me around? And also, I feel like seeing how they will react to this, like their ego, seeing how they react to this, will probably make me save a lot of time, because hopefully they'll find a humor in this, even though I am not joking. However, if they get like, back up against the wall, just like, okay, you're obviously not the guy for me. And finally, you have 72 hours from receipt of your £100 fee to pay to plan a date. Is this doable? I just find a lot of people want like pen pals, and my biggest thing is like, if I want a company, I just text either my BFFs or like ChatGPT for free without the headache and without knowing that I'm just like stroking someone's ego. So are you able to do this? So yeah, the T's and C's are your mum's house doesn't count as your house, and it's £150 during peak times. This is all redeemable. Obviously, it's towards a gift to myself. So if we're still speaking within 6 months, I will spend £100 or £150 on like, I don't know, maybe like a nice fragrance for myself, maybe like getting my hair done, just something that like you get secondary benefits from, but like I get first benefits from.
Absolutely insane. Does she not realize that men can just pay for it nowadays? Right? You got $100. Hey, ain't no telling, right? I mean, there's many options beyond this list that men don't have to go through. I don't think she realizes that, right? That's the problem with social media. It makes these chicks think that they're bigger than they actually are, right? And you're not a 9 out of 10, respectfully. You're not a 10 out of 10. you're an average chick at best, right? Be lucky and grateful that a man is willing to try to get to know you and see where it goes.
Which of these handsome brothers in all different shades and flavors you would like to speak with? Mia, come on, girl. It's not spin the bottle. Let's go. Which one would you like to talk to? Mia?
I'm not interested.
Huh? What? What did you say? I didn't hear what you said.
It's bad.
Huh? Mia,
No.
which one would you like to speak with, love? I
Yeah.
can't understand what you're saying.
No. No one.
Then why did you come up and waste time?
See, here's the thing on this. I'm not even surprised by how she's acting. I mean, we've seen the Pop the Balloon show that's gone viral. We've seen speed dating events and, you know, how women respond and react when it comes to those type of events. But what I'm looking at more specifically is the men that are signing up for these shows. I mean, at this point in time, there's enough data out here to conclude that these shows are humiliation rituals, right? They're shows that men get on, good men, okay, men with, you know, good jobs, and they get humiliated by these average modern women, right? I mean, at this point in time, I mean, come on, bro, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
Fresh off 4 pre-screening Hinge calls tonight. This is actually, I think, the best group thus far.
All right, so just to give you guys some context here, we have a serial dater that is setting up Hinge pre-screening calls to determine if she wants to ultimately go on a date with them. Okay, she's usually setting a timer of 15 minutes, and then she'll conclude. She'll, you know, jot down notes. She has a little notepad taking notes and all this other stuff, where she's determining if she wants to move forward with a date or not. Okay, let's get into it, because if she's doing this to say, hey, I want to exit the single dating market, I possibly want to get married, there's an end goal here when it comes to checking out from the single dating market and ultimately starting my life, you know, building with somebody, so on and so forth. I could understand that. I can understand the vetting process. But if you're just a straight up serial dater, okay, you just want to go on a whole bunch of dates, Don Julio, hookah, and crab legs, yeah, that's when it starts to get kind of slippery here. But let's get into it. Let's see what she says.
Some real standout candidates here. B was our first call. All these calls, like, none of the calls today got cut off at 15 minutes. Not a single one of them. Everybody, I think everybody was at, I think there's one that was 45 minutes, everybody else hour. Good yaps tonight. Oh my gosh, amazing. So B, we have a date. We have a date for next week set up. The other one is, like, 2 of them actually have the same name, which is crazy, but it's a very common name. Let's call one of them Edward. It doesn't start with, that's not even like a letter in their name at all, but let's say Edward. Edward number 1 is gonna hit me back with a date. He asked what I like, okay, are you interested in fine dining and everything? I was like, yeah, anything I can get dressed up cute, cool. He said, perfect, I'm gonna check my schedule, I'm gonna hit you back. So great. I think, honestly, there should be 4 dates out of this. Like, I think all these, these were really, 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 really good. These went really well. I had so much fun tonight. Like, our calls, like the calls tonight, I was keying. Edward number 2, great call. As I was on call with the last contestant, which was S, he actually texted me. We had already been off the phone for like 20 minutes, and he was like, yeah, you're really fun to talk to, so I'm gonna get something planned for next week. I'll see if you're free. Bet. Perfect. Hit my line. And then S, which was the last one, literally just got off not awkward, like not an awkward moment. Open up the call immediately, on go, boom, rolling, on it, conversation flowing. These are the both. Yeah, I'm actually. These were really good. These will be. I have very strong. I don't. These are really good. It was actually so fun, so funny. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get 4 dates out of these, which is great because the goal for this week was 3. One of them's already booked. Stay tuned for the rest. Yeah.
All right, guys, so there you have it. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. I'm not really getting the vibe that she's looking for anything serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's living her best life and she's in a season of fun. Who knows, right? Who knows when it comes to these modern women. Nothing surprises me. Absolutely nothing surprises me when it comes to the single dating market and how they approach dating in 2025 and beyond. But hey, let me know what you guys think about this one. Give me some feedback, and until next time.